Hey, what's going on, FHT Proteam? Welcome to the week of 12-3-18. We're gonna start December right here, going into day one with dynamic effort bench press. So we're using the handless banded cable face pull variation. If you guys don't have the cables, use a lighter band and then a heavier band, the blue and then the black for the handless setup there, and that's gonna work really, really well as well. Get into the dynamic effort slight decline wide grip barbell bench press with chains. That's a mouthful, but it's the exact same variation that we used last week. I want you to go up a little bit if you can maintain speed there for all 10 sets of 3. From there, the loaded ring pull-up, we have a different scheme there, and the dual handle supinated low cable row. Let's hit the biceps a little bit harder this week and get in a little bit more pump on the front side of the body with our pulling variations. We're gonna end up with the chest-supported dumbbell band pull-apart. Make sure you watch the video on this one, guys, and use a light band, use light dumbbells, because this one is going to blow you up. It doesn't look like much, but even doing the demonstration videos, I got a pump out of like 3 reps. Max effort lower body is day 2. We're gonna start here with the single arm dumbbell snatch. I want these light and I want them lightning fast. Do not go too heavy. I don't want you getting a slow rep at the top. I want fast all the way from the ramp to the working sets so you can heighten the CNS, not deter away from it with too heavy of a weight. Because we're in preparation for the front squat. I want you to use your front squat variation of choice, whether it be straps, cross-armed, front rack position. You can turn that safety bar around. I don't care, but you're gonna set a PR today on your 1 rep max. Remember, 1 rep maxes aren't just about the weight. It's about having technical proficiency with a maximal weight. As soon as you lose your reps, as soon as you lose your technique, that's over, and then you're gonna move into landmine RDLs next. 2, 3 at 10, I want you to stack some weight on this bar. Interlock the fingers, boom, just like this. Make sure you get chalk on your hands. Don't let grip be the limiting factor there, because again, this is a leg day. We're gonna end with body weight back extensions. You're gonna be doing 4 sets of as many reps as possible. These need to be slow, and I want everything coming into flexion to make sure that we don't go into an extension moment at the lower back. And then you guys are gonna, again, crush some calf raises. 100 reps, you're gonna do 4 times 25 with that 20-second rest period. Man, last week that pumped me up super, super hard in record time. Day 3, aerobic energy systems development. We switched up the airdyne, so we're gonna be working on longer intervals, but we're gonna have longer rest periods too. So you should be able to peak up into the red if you're using Morpheus and bringing it all the way back down into the blue, each and every one of those 8 rounds. Loaded walking, use that band setup. So set the kettlebell or a dumbbell behind that treadmill, band up at the waist, and that thing is gonna really hit the calves, the hamstrings, and the glutes harder than anything else. Last week I used a vest plus the band. Man, that was 20 minutes of a grueling session where I really didn't use any incline on the treadmill just because my heart rate was about 140 for that 20 minutes, trying to keep it down into that recoverability zone. Ending with those body weight calf raises, 110 reps body weight. Get them all in a row, just keep on moving. If you have to use a little bit of an arm swing to get the last 10 to 20, that's totally fine. Max effort upper body is day 4 here. So we're gonna start with the reverse band plyo push-up. This is not band resisted, this is band assisted. Check out the video here. Make sure that the band is helping you spring out of the bottom and you're coming off of contact of the hands on the ground. These are plyometrics. Hit fast triples here. For the max effort lift, we're doing slight decline fat bar bench press with a pause. So you're coming down, you can have your feet up on plates on the ground or you can have them up on the bench here. Fat bar coming down. I want a full second where you stay under tension, driving straight up. Now, a common mistake that I've seen so many people make over the last couple weeks is they get nervous on the bench, especially the max effort, and they're trying to get the bar back into the rack before they ever complete the rep. We're driving it straight up, staying in your power position, and then put the bar back into the rack. That's how we're gonna have the best amount of success hitting the PRs that we're after. Half kneeling single arm cable row is next. You guys have done that one before. Multi-grip lat pull down. That's gonna be the same brutal scheme as we used last week. And then we're gonna end with a 3-way band pull apart. 10 reps are gonna hit you right here. 10 reps are gonna hit you right here. 10 reps are gonna be right at the bottom of the sternum. And those are gonna, again, be brutally tough by the time you get into the 3rd and 4th working set. Dynamic effort days for day 5 and day 6, we have the exact same variations for the squat and also the deadlift. These were brutal last week, man. My heart rate was up at about 187 after the 5th set of 5 reps on the speed squat. Ooh, man, brutal. But make sure that you keep speed up, and if you want to add a little bit of weight on these dynamic effort variations, make sure that you do that intelligently. If you slow down, it's time to take a little bit of weight off the bar. Fast up, fast down, be explosive here, train the brain. Now we're working in a couple different variations here. There's gonna be some exciting ones like the accentuated range of motion split squat with chains. And then on day 6, we're getting into a single arm dumbbell row, ultimate drop set. That one's gonna be fun for you guys. Just make sure that you keep the quality up because we wanna keep quality high as the volume is climbing on us little by little. Now, I messaged a couple of you guys in the group this past week and where this thing is evolving to. I'm trying to sprinkle in volume little by little here. We're up about 10% from when we started this block. You guys probably haven't noticed, but we have an extra exercise here. We have another set there. This stuff is all gonna culminate into us having another peak week. I'm thinking about a Christmas present for all of you guys. Just keep that in mind for the next couple of weeks of training and preparation. Keep things clean. We want to keep it pain-free performance. Now, day 7, we're going back into the performance recovery system, but we're going to be using, again, a complete complex here. So double under jump rope, that's gonna get the heart rate up, followed by the scorpion reach. That one's gonna get the heart rate up a lot because there's a lot of different pressures going on there. Banded vertical jump, make sure you check out the video for this. This is band assisted, not band resisted. And then we're going incline treadmill sprint. After you do all of that, get your heart rate down and you're gonna end the day with loaded calf raises for 4 sets of as many reps as possible. Everyone is crushing this program so far. This is by far the most effective thing that I've put together. So I want everyone to ride this wave as hard as possible. So guys, make sure that you work hard to train smart. We want everything pristine. We want to work into this volume smartly, but we want to make sure that recoverability stays on point. This is the time of the program. This is the time of this training block where we really need to tighten down that nutrition. I shouldn't say tighten down because most likely we're gonna need a surplus around protein and carbs. Make sure you're refueling for these sessions because again, they're gonna get tougher and tougher and we need to make sure that we keep recovery up because in a couple of weeks, we're gonna have a nice Christmas present, which are gonna be traditional barbell lift PRs. All right guys, see ya.